You're exhausting.
Me?
Yeah.
No, you two are exhausting.
What?
I'm so glad to be in conference mode.
Exhausting?
You two are exhausting.
Oh my God.
The both of you.
Dude, we're never inviting you anywhere ever
After
again.
Saturday,
After Saturday.
I was extremely exhausted.
Saturday?
And then Sunday was the
What
cherry
happened on
top.
Saturday?
There's just so much complaining, I couldn't take it. That's why I had to complain so much yesterday.
Complaining.
Everybody. So then I had to pour on the complaint.
Yeah,
just
you have
pay
to
you guys all
match
back.
when people are complaining.
You have to match up.
Yeah, you do.
You are tuned into episode 37 of The Real Word with Byron, Lazine, Nicole White, and our first ever guest, the BA, the broke agent.
Ever.
Put his Instagram handle up here, Sam. If you don't know, you're probably already following. You got like 100,000, right?
104,000.
Do you go by your real name or
To
you
be
just go by the
exact.
broke agent?
At
And keep the real
conferences,
name?
the BA.
The BA.
At home, Eric.
At home, Eric.
Yeah.
All right. We are in your home state.
That's true.
Is that the only reason you came to the Tom Ferry Summit?
I came to see you.
You did?
Yeah, you were my first ever podcast
Had
3
no-
years
There we
ago.
go.
It had nothing to do with Tom Ferry giving him a free ticket to the event. by the
VIP.
way.
No.
VIP. You
That's
get the
right.
VIP? I get the VIP on
Yeah.
there. You get the VIP?
I
We're gonna have to work on that.
don't have the VIP.
Congrats, brother, for joining your first. I think this is gonna be a big moment for you.
Yeah,
Right
it is.
now?
It's gonna put me
Oh.
on the
The real
map.
word.
I'm like-
Definitely not the real word. I'm talking about the Tom Ferry Summit. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a huge deal.
Yeah, it's gonna put me on the map, I think.
Well, you're already on the map. You know. Tell us a little bit. The main topic for today, before we get into the 3 rackets, which is the best part of this show. You've watched it, right? You've seen the show.
I've seen pieces.
Uh-oh.
Pieces.
Pieces.
Yes,
That means
I've
he's
seen
on
pieces.
seen the
He's seen
That,
nothing.
that means I've seen
He's
nothing.
seen
30
nothing.
second,
He hasn't seen anything.
clips on
The only
Instagram.
podcast I've seen is the one that we did 3 years ago.
All right.
And
So
that
he
was
doesn't even
was
know who I am.
No,
Like
I do
you-
now. I met you right before this, so we're
And then
good.
he's now connected on Instagram,
Awesome.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
right.
don't know. I don't
Why
know
don't
if
you,
you follow me back or not.
for the few people that probably don't know, because this is everybody is like real estate industry related that watches
Okay.
the show. Tell them like what the broke agent is, what you do there, and then obviously they'll follow along.
Okay, The Broke Agent is a real estate, comedy, media, entertainment company, heavily based on social
Is
media.
that all one thing?
That's all
It
one
is.
thing.
That's part of his
Comedy.
shtick. You're ruining his shtick.
All right.
Let him finish his shtick.
I mix that up every single time I do it, by the way. Every
change
every
your
time I
elevator
describe
pitch?
it.
Your
That's-
elevator pitch
my
is-
elevator pitch is
Yeah,
terrible.
you are basically a media.
I'm a media company that doesn't do anything besides social media now.
Correct.
So I started off as a blog, and then I realized that blog posts kind of took too long and weren't giving me the feedback that I deserved.
And that you
You deserved.
That I deserved.
Wow.
That I felt that I deserved.
Yes.
I felt like I was putting in too much effort to get like a couple shares when a monkey post with like a clear to close jumping up and down did way more action.
Yeah.
So it's Instagram, it's Facebook, it's Twitter. It was Snapchat, but then I kind of
You
got over
stopped with
Snapchat.
Snap?
I stopped
Why?
with Snap. Just because
the
Instagram,
Instagram
stories
stories
took
killed it?
over.
Okay.
I felt like too many platforms, too much to do.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I sell T-shirts. I do advertising for industry-related companies.
I'm so
and
disappointed.
I did an
But
animation
you don't have
series.
your shirt.
I have the OG T-shirt,
You
the
do.
original.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it on a future Real Word.
Do you know where
Yeah?
it is?
I definitely. It's in my drawer. I didn't bring it
Is
here.
it black?
Okay.
It's gray and
It has the original Broke Agent
Yeah.
animation character. So when I rebranded to this with the key,
The key,
which
yeah,
is a
what's-
pretty
what's-
sick
what's
logo,
the-
all
but what's the
fancy
key? What's
with
the
the key.
key though? What's up with the key? Like you're the key.
It's just his
real
logo.
estate and the key to surviving real estate.
The key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, I knew
like
that there was a shtick there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there's a
always
little
a
stick there.
shtick.
So really,
it's
the-
clever though. I
The
think.
big thing
It
with the
is.
broke agent is like all the shit that we always complain about in
Right.
the industry. Like you go to your feed and
Right.
you can kind of like blow off steam or laugh and like tag people in the comments, like super funny stuff.
It's the inner monologue of a struggling realtor in Los Angeles.
What's the best post you've ever had?
The best post I ever had.
Like the one that
Honestly,
not necessarily like most engagement.
the
but, like,
celebratory
the people-
post.
Celebrity post. We're gonna get into a little celebrity racket.
We
here.
are.
Not,
we
not,
are.
went there
not
'cause it's a
celebrity,
good segue.
celebratory.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
see, those are the words. Remember, we were gonna do a word.
Yeah, you didn't
I'm
even.
bad with my words.
You
Bad
thought
with
you thought
words.
inconspicuous was the same thing as innocuous earlier, so you
Yes.
don't know
It
the
was-
difference
Yeah, we
between.
do
still don't
that.
know
See, if
the
you
meaning
watched
of
the
either
show,
word.
you wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so the ones that are celebration.
So I would
style?
say 90% of the material is kind of defeats that the broke agent takes. So just like the daily grind of losing a cold call, missing out on a door knock, or not getting a listing, or getting reprimanded by your seller. So every now and then when I do a celebratory post where the broke agent actually achieves something, gets a listing, gets the clear to close.
Are
Those
you-
do the
And
best.
are
Gives
you coming
everybody
up
the
with all
hope.
that content? That's just all you? Like you're laying in bed, like, what am I going to work on today?
Usually- a witty guy.
Usually,
No, I'm just asking. I mean, mine comes in the shower.
usually sitting on the toilet is
Yeah.
when I
No.
post the
There's
majority of my
always a
memes.
spot. Like
right.
mine's the shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's
Clearing
the
it all
toilet.
out on the toilet?
Well, I get it from other meme accounts. So Jerry or the Fat Jewish
Yeah,
or all these
yeah.
other ones.
So fun.
I'll see a picture and I'll just put a real estate twist on it. Or because I actually am a real estate agent, I'll actually get the material from stuff that
Sure.
goes on. So the more real estate I do, the more material I get. So even though I want to stop being a realtor at some point,
Uh-oh.
which I shouldn't have said on camera,
He's
actually,
only
'cause
a
my,
realtor
my dad's
so he
watching.
can stop being a realtor.
That's exactly.
Right.
I'm selling homes so I can never sell a home again. Basically,
There it is.
that's how I do it.
So if you need a home from someone who wants to quit the industry,
Condo.
definitely just a condo.
In,
Oh.
in Brentwood specifically, just a condo.
just-
I think that's my expertise.
Right. Wow, and a certain price point,
I'm
too?
I've seen
yeah,
you,
just
though,
from
like-
800 to 1.2.
Oh, that's
Th-
it.
That's it.
And then
yeah.
you say no to all the others.
No to anything higher, anything
Awesome.
lower.
Well, that's one way to knock yourself out of the out of the market.
If my brokerage sees this, it's over. I think I'll get fired.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, you
All
weren't
the-
even
Oh, Brent-
watching
Brentwood
the show,
and
so
Santa
I'm
Monica.
certain
Oh.
that he's not watching it either.
Think Santa Monica.
I'm digging
All the
myself a
joking
massive
around
hole.
Aside though, you're a pretty smart guy. You're doing all this for a reason,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Or are you
All the
not
broke
smart?
agent stuff
Or are
for
you
a
just a
reason?
dumbass?
No, I think I'm smart. I
right.
think I'm branding myself in an industry that needed satire, that needed humor. So I think that I've positioned myself well. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell to do with
Well,
it
you're right
now.
about that.
Right.
Before we started, we were talking about like the luxury market and how it's interesting, like some of the broker mentalities in the luxury market. And like I like how you're cutting into that a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
do. I appreciate that. Let's get into the rackets because I'm so excited.
So excited for the
about this
rackets.
goddamn first racket.
It's epic.
It's kind
Quite
of like an
epic.
inside thing, but we're going to turn
It's
this
super
into
insided, but
in-
and Byron
into
has
a
turned it
public
into
debate.
something much larger than it ever
Right.
needed to be. But we need to know.
We're here at the Tom Ferry Summit. Obviously, people are getting registered. The event starts in a few hours later today. This is like the Tom X day, and then tomorrow the event actually really starts. So we came up for a couple days this weekend, just kind of goofing off. Went to Laguna on Saturday, then we went to
Malibu. Yep.
yesterday,
Yep.
and we got into this place called the Soho House.
Oh,
Been
yeah,
there? The
that's
little
exclusive.
Little
Super
beach house?
exclusive.
Yeah, how did you get
We
in?
didn't realize
We
that.
didn't
You don't
realize.
know.
We don't know.
You just walked up and
We
got
did.
in?
It
I've
was
been in LA for 5 years. I've never gotten into
It was
Soho House.
insane.
I have
Oh my
friends that are
gosh.
members.
We
I
have
didn't
no
get
friends
in.
that are members.
No
That is-
friends. We sat there on the couch, ate their food.
We
It
ate.
Wow.
was
We,
lovely.
like,
It was
Sushi?
awesome. Yes.
Yeah,
It
Soho House is incredible.
It was very it was great, right?
I'm
So-
Actually,
sure.
I wouldn't know it's incredible, but I just
Yeah,
said that.
I have
Yeah.
pictures, even though I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to take pictures. I
We were
took a few
taking pictures, like,
Were
yeah.
there celebrities?
No,
There-
no, no.
Not with celebrities? There were
No.
celebrities there. There was one kid, what's his name again?
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff. Never
saw
heard
Zach
of him.
Braff.
I don't know if
Kid,
you've
he's
heard
like
of
a
him.
35-year-old actor.
I don't know
Yeah,
who he is.
see,
From
he
like
knows.
Scrubs or
All right, so
something?
the biggest. Okay, so then.
But then there was another guy that
There was
walked
another
in.
guy that came in, and we were so excited over it that we texted our friend here, Byron. He's like,
I had already
have
left.
no idea who that is, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, are you kidding me? He's
All right,
one of the most
so here it
famous
is.
people
Here's
in
the
America.
question.
Go ahead.
She texts me. She says, "Oh my God," something
no,
along
no,
these
no, no.
lines.
Can we pull it up?
You can read the whole thing. Sam, you can put the whole text thread on there if you'd like. She
if I
wrote.
can even get in. No,
So
no, no.
Byron had no idea who this person
She
was.
basically wrote, "Oh my God."
No, I didn't. I didn't say OMG. I didn't
Okay,
say
she didn't
OMG.
Let's get the
I
correct.
didn't say
I don't want to
OMG.
misquote Nicole White
I
here.
said, dude.
Dude.
Should I actually say it?
Yeah.
Sean Penn came.
Sean
Incredible.
Penn came incredible.
No idea who that is.
No idea
I
who
was
that
like,
is.
That-
he's only one of the most famous
he's
peeps in America.
He's a top 100 famous people in the United States.
like,
probably.
Unbelievable.
And he's like,
No way.
What do you mean he's 18?
On
Here's-
the list, we looked up
of
my
actors.
Of famous people, he's
no,
18?
not of famous people. No, that's a
No,
Of
that was the
actors.
actor.
The
Well,
question
still,
is-
how do you know who knows?
The
Look,
question
look,
is-
I said he's one of the most famous peeps in America. I completely disagree.
I completely disagree with
America,
this
he's like,
assessment.
yes, in America. He's like, that's not accurate. I still have no
So you
idea. And I'm like,
believe-
that's not my
Here's
problem.
the question,
That's not my problem.
and I want
He is.
feedback. The
He's
ultimate
one
question
of the most.
is.
Come on.
That just shows you how ignorant you are
I am
to
Yes.
pretty much everything.
I
that's
love this
that's
podcast.
unbelievable.
All right.
I feel like this is my shining moment.
Yes, I told you like the BA.
What was the character? What was his character in the high school movie? His
The high
famous
school
character.
movie. Nobody's heard of this
No,
movie.
like
Yes.
Fast Towns at Ridgemont High. Yeah.
Yes, and then
his
he
character,
was
it's like
Sam.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his ex-wife
I am Sam. I don't know
is
if those were his two
Robin
most
Wright
famous.
Penn.
Yeah.
Here's the question.
Come on.
Do you believe Sean Penn is one of the most famous people in all of America. I would disagree.
I think if Sean Penn
Because-
walked in this room right now, 99.9% of people know who he was,
99.9.
besides
Sam
Leo.
said 80.
Sam said 80 though. He was giving me a
80?
little bit of cred.
He
Well,
said 80.
he said he was 18 on the entire actor list.
But most famous, I don't know. When you're talking like
What?
Oprah, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, like he's not transcendent like these people.
What?
Sean Penn he's unbelievably famous.
Yes!
So yeah, you're completely wrong about this one.
Yes!
This is what you guys were hiding on the way
Yes!
over here, the Sean Penn statement.
Yes.
Penn thing. So,
yes. Yes.
I tend to live in my own little bubble.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know who Sean. No, the other guy, Graf.
No, he didn't know who Bette Midler
Bratt.
was.
Zach Bratt. I know who Beth Midler
One of my
is.
clients was like, we were on the phone. He's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go. I'm going out to
So
lunch
then
with
he
Beth
calls
Midler. I'm like,
me.
who the fuck is Beth Midler? You're on the phone with
It's
your
Bette.
real estate
First of all,
broker.
it's Bette.
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 Bette
And he's
Midler.
like some girl. I was like, that's not a girl. That's a woman. Bette Midler's a woman.
Bette
So you
Miller's
just-
a lady.
You just let me go
Yeah.
to go out to lunch with some lady. Like, I'm your real estate broker here. I'm trying to sell your house.
You were supposed to go out to lunch with Bette Midler?
No. My client was.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
I gotta let
And
you
then
go.
he's
I'm
like,
going to lunch
and
with
he's like,
Bette
he just
Midler.
got
I'm like,
Right.
off the phone with me because he's hanging
Who's
out with some
Bette Midler?
chick named Bette Midler.
Did
I
your
was like,
client
I'm
drop
sorry.
you after she realized how ignorant
he's like,
you were?
no, he's a movie producer. He's like, I'll just talk to you later, Byron.
Yeah.
Oh, you work with movie producers?
Insane.
That was
You work
one
with celebrity
movie.
clients?
No, he's a movie
Right,
producer.
okay.
He works
He's not
with
going to work with
celebrity
movie
clients.
producers anymore. He doesn't even know who Sean Penn is.
I'm never going
that's-
to work with him
that's
again. He
pretty
got the
difficult.
hell out of Connecticut. He bailed
Yeah.
on me. All right, so do
I
you
love
know?
this.
Obviously, people
This
know who
is
Sean Penn
great.
is, except for me.
Yes.
I'm obviously pathetic. I live under a rock.
Under a
but
rock.
do you believe he's
Connecticut.
one of the most famous people in America?
You asking
Just
the
giving
audience to
names.
comment in the
Yeah,
YouTube
I'd love
section?
We
comment.
should
Okay.
hear. I'm,
Maybe
well,
you could-
we've
you could
been
run a
doing,
poll on the-
We've been doing
on the
Instagram.
BA.
We've been doing Instagram polls all night long.
He has a huge following, so if it comes out to the 80-20,
I don't think I'm
we
going to
know
ask the
number-
followers who Sean Penn is. I think that would make me look pathetic.
Make you look like
Yeah, it has nothing to do with real estate and would just completely undermine my
I did a
entire
poll. I
following.
did a picture of him, and then you were the
All
only
right,
one that
we're
said
gonna,
And what
no.
were
We're
the
gonna get
results?
serious. Can the BA? Are you capable of getting serious on a podcast?
I've been serious this
because I
entire
like
podcast.
to get serious.
He
Yeah,
has been
let's get
serious.
serious.
That
Yeah.
was pretty serious.
Yeah.
He said that he was the most
I
I was
bring up
seriously
famous
disturbed
people
by
in
your lack of
America.
knowledge.
I got to bring up
Right.
the next
Yeah,
topic.
see, aren't
We're gonna
you?
get we're gonna go from there to really industry serious stuff.
Okay.
So July 31, NAR blasts Zillow and tells the government it is causing consumer confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to read that and talk at the same time. It's very
Yeah, that was
difficult.
good.
Yeah, you're having a hard time.
Well, I
just
actually
just
butchered the
focus
shit
on
out of
the
it.
just focus
So-
on the camera.
So from what you know, here's one of my sellers called me 3 times and we're doing a goddamn podcast. All right.
Say his name on camera.
Let's
no,
not.
I will not. 'Cause
Let's not do that.
I don't want them to see either. Sorry, Peter.
Blur that out. That was his name.
That was his name.
That was his name.
So, NAR is going after Zillow,
Right.
Because they're trying to land grab, in my opinion, in terms of they've lost so much to Zillow over the years that they're just I think they're throwing shit up against the wall. I'd love your opinion. Do you think Zillow confuses consumers?
Definitely, because I haven't had that much experience with Zillow besides a brief moment where I was basically paying for leads. An agent in my office was doing cold calling where I would cold call all the leads that came in through Zillow. And they thought that I was the listing agent because it was the contact listing
Right.
agent that showed up on that zip code. So it is misleading because the second you call them, they say, "Oh, is this your listing?" And you say, "No, but I'll show you a different place." So I feel it's kind of unethical.
Did you show up to the property?
No, I never actually converted
It was
any
on
of
the
these
phone.
leads.
You've never converted a lead?
not from Zillow. In my life, I've converted a couple.
Just a
Barely.
few? Well,
yeah, just
but
a
only
few.
but only between the 8 and a million.
8 and 1.2.
Dude, you know what?
1.2.
You know what I actually
In
think you should do?
Brentwood.
I just thought of this. There's a guy in Minneapolis that's escaping my name, but people know him here. He wears the Minnesota horns in his Zillow profile. He's one of the most reviewed people in all of Zillow.
Right.
He does.
He's
tons-
peacocking.
He's one of the
Ooh,
top.
we talk
I would
about
say
peacocking.
50 agents
Right.
in America in terms of volume.
Uh-huh.
But he wears the horns in his Zillow profile. I would go all in.
Right.
I would do the broke agent thing in my Zillow profile.
I don't like cold calling in general. So just calling those
Yeah, but
leads
what's your
is a
Zillow
terrible
profile
thing.
look like? Is it you with a tie on?
I have one review, and it's just my picture
It's
from.
your mom?
Yeah, it's my mom basically. it's like my LinkedIn
My
picture.
kids
So
made a profile.
I don't interact with Zillow that much besides making fun of them occasionally on Instagram because
Yeah.
it hits off.
All right, so you're
So you don't pay leads. You don't pay for leads anymore.
No, so basically it was an agent that was doing it, and I was helping that agent go after their leads.
He's waiting for his friends to get
And-
old enough to buy real estate.
Exactly. Yes. Once my friends keep getting older and starting families, that's when I'm
That's
gonna.
so
That's,
funny.
when I'm gonna start converting. Do you use it?
Start roofing them. They'll have more
Zillow, we
families.
Start
pay for
roofing?
we pay for Zillow leads.
Oh,
What,
roofing.
Roofing?
You say roofing
Is
or
it
roofing?
See, I don't
Roofing.
know this stuff. You know?
You want me to
no
start
more words.
roofing my friends?
Those are all
Jesus.
families, and then you himself.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah,
that's
of
what
course,
he's doing. He's
okay.
roofing himself. That's why he's so far under a stone.
Yeah, no, I don't
So-
feed my clients pills.
Is this a racket? Do you think Zillow's confusing?
I do actually think they're kind of confusing. Yeah, I do agree. I agree with you that they are confusing. I think that the whole thing is a racket, though. I feel like NAR's trying to just like stick something like you said. So I do. I think the whole thing's a racket.
I don't think Zillow's confusing at all.
No?
I think that dumb people get confused by things. If you watch a commercial,
I just said it was confusing, so you think I'm dumb?
no, I think
Okay.
you're very smart.
Right.
I think that when you watch a commercial for McDonald's and you see the Big Mac, you understand that when you drive through, it's not going to look like that. Like you just get it. Like, oh my gosh, I love when the little orange cheese flips over the side though. Do you like that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh my
That's like the best part of the Big Mac.
How did you get here?
But you know, like when you're watching that commercial, like I'm not gonna get that if I go to McDonald's.
But what about a buyer that has no idea, that they just use Zillow to search for properties?
Yeah, and
they
they're
think the
hitting the- and they're
Zestimate is
hitting
the
the
listing
face next
price.
to
They
the
see the
so,
face.
So there's 4 faces. The top one does say listing agent under it. I mean, I'm right there. I can't read, but I can read that. Like I know listing agent. And so here's what I'll say. There are definitely agents that I think are misleading more than
Yes.
Zillow. Because the agent is gonna get the call and the agent's gonna say, oh, well, yeah, I'll meet you over at my listing.
And
And then they
they're
show up and
not-
the other listing agent
right,
shows
and
up.
they're not
And then the
disclosing,
client's
yes.
like, oh, well, what's going on here? Am
Yeah.
I getting tag team? Like, what's
Right.
But here's the other thing, right? So everyone's like, it's misleading because they want the lead to come direct to the listing agent. Well, now you're in a non-represent, you're like Zillow says, the listing agent has a fiduciary responsibility first to the seller. So you're going to show up as a buyer. You want the listing agent. What's up, brother? And you're not going to get representation. You don't have a buyer agent.
Right.
Not that every buyer needs a buyer agent. I think that if you're a savvy buyer, you know how to negotiate, I would go to the listing agent. But I think that the general consensus is having representation is
Consensus
Yeah, yes, you did it again.
Oh my God.
I was gonna
I know,
let it
I
go.
saw-
I was gonna let it go.
I saw you
But
kind of
looked at
like
me.
jolt. Yeah.
consensus is.
Just
That having
3-syllable
representation.
C words. You
I
can't
can't
get.
do this shit.
Yeah.
I can't.
You're talking about roofing. You can't even speak. You don't even know what you're talking
You don't know
about.
his
Your
name
agent.
Is it
Sean
roofing?
Penn is.
When it's
We don't have to keep talking about
Roofie.
roofing.
I've been roofied.
oh,
You're roofied?
roofied. All right.
Roofing.
Yeah.
You know what I
it's
mean, though?
roofing.
So you're going to show up and, okay, you're going to have the listing agent, but
Right.
who's representing you?
Right.
Because the listing agent's going to make you sign either an unrepresented form. Do they do that in California? Unrepresented or buyer broker form?
You don't have to sign a buyer broker
Is there
form.
dual agency in California?
Yeah, there's dual
Okay.
agency. I mean, if a client seems like they might be possibly writing an offer with somebody else, or if I want to reel them in, I'll have them sign a buyer broker agreement.
Yeah. Right.
But usually, if it's just my friends, I don't take it to that level, just because it can be kind of awkward to
All
say
right.
like, "Hey, you're with me," when
You're
they
with
kind
me,
of
yeah.
already know that.
I
Right.
understand. So we're going to link that up. We link up all these articles, by the way,
Yeah.
on these rackets. So that's an Inman article.
Okay.
Your friend's Inman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke there once.
So we're going to link.
I said
was
2
there.
words.
I was
You
there.
were. Yeah.
We're going to link that up, and then we're going to get right into racket number 3.
Okay.
Which is, do you remember? Or do I have to look at my phone again?
You're gonna have to look at your phone.
All right. Oh, no, it was the...
Trolling.
Yeah, the
Oh,
trolling.
the trolling,
Racket
yes,
number
yes, yes.
3, internet troll tries to ruin a realtor's life. So let's break down the scenario, okay?
Go for it.
You've got the realtor, a Remax realtor,
Uh-huh.
who got into a debate with just some random person that they didn't know in a Facebook comment feed.
Was it a
Some-
political debate?
It didn't go
that
in-
I don't know.
It
We're-
didn't go
we're
into
linking
what
up
it
the
was
article
or where
if-
it was. It didn't say anything about that.
If you want to
It would
read
be
in
really
depth.
interesting to understand what the context of the debate was to
There was
see
the-
why
Or
they
how
did this.
heated it got.
There was
like,
a
Right.
disagreement for sure. So
I'm
there
surprised
was,
sure-
the
I'm
agent
sure
was
it was
even
a political
engaging in
argument,
that.
it,
probably.
it
Step
probably
back,
was political,
everybody.
something
It had
divisive.
to
Maybe it
have
was the
been.
Sean Penn question. I
Have you-
don't know.
Are you a member of all these real estate Facebook groups?
I'm a member of a lot of them.
There's
I'd
so
say,
many
yeah.
political debates in them.
In there?
Really?
Yeah, I've seen.
See, they should kick those out. I'm not big on the
Yeah,
political
no.
debate, but anyways,
Right.
there was a disagreement. The person that was disagreeing with this agent went above and beyond the call of duty to get back at this person and created a fake website. Basically.
No. There was already a website.
There was this website. What was the name of that website?
It was something for you got to
Nicole?
pull it up. I'm blanking on it.
It's probably like The Dirty. Do you remember The Dirty?
No.
The Dirty was a college website that would pull
no,
up.
but it was
The site is called She's a Homewrecker.
She's a homewrecker, right? I knew it was something
She's a
like that. She's a
homewrecker.com.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's .com because it's just in
She's a
quotes. She's a homewrecker. Maybe it's .net.
And they
or
upload,
Right.
she
.io.
uploaded you upload a
.io is the
photo
cool
of the
thing.
person that is the homewrecker. So they uploaded the photo. This woman uploaded the photo of this Remax agent.
The post.
and then gave a whole shtick. There was a whole
Uh-huh.
shtick there. The shtick was better than yours.
The post author alleged
Better than my
great-
entire shtick?
Yeah.
Wow.
in great
This
and graphic
website right here?
detail, according to the report, that she hired Glennon as a realtor and then one night walked in on Glennon and her husband having sex on the floor of a home they were supposed to see.
Yes.
So the realtor claims that.
What about the husband?
she-
Like the husband should have been uploaded to like that.
He doesn't. He
No,
probably has a day job.
the men
So-
doesn't matter.
He's like, dude, this is a score. So she was claiming she lost $200,000 in business because of the reputation. She spent $100,000 to go after this person,
Right.
sue them. What I think is a total racket is wasting your time on something that's so not true about you. Like,
Right.
why would you spend $100,000 on this internet rumor when you should just put your head down and like be like, okay, that's not true. I'm just gonna go do great work and do my thing.
But we don't know the family dynamic though, right? I mean, what if
Yeah,
what if she's married? Maybe the Remax agent is married. It's ruining her family, and now she needs to like
Because the husband believes this?
maybe.
Like, it was
Well-
saying that she was banging her husband, not cheating on him. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, it says that they walked in on her and her husband. So the husband knows it's not true.
No. Her husband, the Remax agent's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story says that the Remax agent and her actual husband is what this person walked in
No,
on.
she
Well-
was talking about the woman. She was at her husband.
You guys mind if I jump
the
in here real quick?
buyer's
You can jump
agent,
in.
the buyer's
jump in.
husband. The agent was shtucking the buyer's husband. It
you-
wasn't her husband. It was the
Glennon
buyer's.
and her husband. Well, that's misleading. I don't know which husband they're talking
Oh,
about.
Lord.
Well,
Somebody's
I think the
husband.
reason that she went the extra mile to get rid of that is your online reputation in real estate's obviously everything.
It's a lot.
Right.
I agree with
So
that.
the second you search someone's name, if that's one of the first articles that pops
well,
up and it
now
said this
she's
person's a
made it
homewrecker.
even more. I mean, now it's on.
Yeah.
What is it? What was this on? I think this was on Realtor Mag. She's made it to Realtor Mag.
Yeah, sometimes
She's
if
made
you
it.
if you try to cover your tracks
You may
too
actually
much,
remember
you
her
might.
name now more
Was
than
that a
Sean
Realtor
Penn.
Mag article? She's definitely more interesting than Sean Penn, I'll tell you that. What lengths would you go if someone tried to ruin the BA's name?
If someone said I was an adulterer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend $100,000.
No.
But I would definitely try to probably go after that person.
You would do
at
it in
some
more
point.
savvy ways. Like,
Well, I'd probably blast them on social media
Right.
Yeah.
and say
Well,
that this
so-
person's a
so-
but if they're a
complete
troll,
loser.
they have nothing to lose. And so, like, that's my
Right.
point is you're fighting a losing battle. You're fighting against some
You
loser.
are.
Anytime
But
you
if
respond
you-
to the troll, you're giving that troll more power.
For sure.
Like this is
But
exactly
you
what
also
that person wanted.
You also have a family though that
Right.
you need to protect.
Which I think the moral of the
So-
story is don't get into these like lengthy Facebook debates
No,
because
Right.
you
that
don't
was
know
a
who you're
mistake.
pissing off on the
yeah.
other end.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
never
don't-
know who you're
some
pissing
psychopath.
off. I mean,
I
it's
don't
they're a bunch
post-
of bullies. Everyone's bullies.
I don't post any like controversial opinion on Facebook, Twitter, anything, especially as a real estate
Have you
agent.
ever had a bad comment? Like somebody coming
on
after you, like-
Instagram, of course.
Because like everything's so
Yeah.
funny.
Don't you
like,
want it?
or, like,
Yeah.
if they ever like broke agent, you're just like a dirtbag. Like what are they saying?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
You're a
posting too
dirtbag?
many,
Is that how you feel?
Like no, not me. I'm saying I'm asking if he gets into this type of feedback.
what I've done, I started this other account called Bad Real Estate Pics.
Yeah,
have
I've
you
seen
seen
it.
that
I'm
one?
following it.
Okay.
I love
That's a good one.
that.
That
That's a
one's
good one.
good.
Bad real
You like
estate
that more
pics.
than the other one, I
don't
feel
know.
like.
I've never even heard
I feel
of
like you
it.
don't like the broke agent that much.
I'm okay with it.
Why are you okay with it?
I'm good with it. I'm
do,
good with it.
Do you
I-
not laugh at it occasionally?
Sometimes, but I
yeah.
had to,
She
I had
only
to
thinks her
refresh on the
shit's
walk
the
here.
best.
That's not
She
true.
thinks what?
Only her
That's-
shit's the best.
Okay. Do you post funny stuff as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
She does a really cool. The house is social media built. You should check that out.
Okay. So what I was saying is for in Bad Real Estate Pics, I've posted pictures of other realtors that have done ridiculous marketing
love
ploys.
it, yeah.
Or
And
bad
those
MLS, bad
oh.
MLS photos.
bad MLS
I
photos.
love the MLS
So,
photos. Like
yeah.
where there's like dogs and cats or
Dogs,
like
upside down
toilet
property
seats up, or
descriptions.
like
Yeah.
you see them in the mirror.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
so I
those.
posted a photo of this guy that was doing this very ridiculous pose. He was doing something like this and just
Yeah.
like had a huge smile on his face. And I posted on it and said like,
That was probably
"Yas."
like on his business card or something.
What,
Pro-
what do
yes.
you think of that dinosaur thing that went viral? You probably saw that one.
I
too,
did.
right?
I posted that as well.
Yeah.
Posted
But
that?
so basically, you're asking if people get mad. This guy left 5 voicemails. Texted me,
guy
called
that-
me, emailed me.
Oh,
He said,
because it
photo.
was his.
but he already posted it online. So these people that get upset with me for exposing their bad marketing, it's
When
like
it's on 1,000 plus IDX sites.
you've already posted it to the MLS. You've already posted it to everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's
He got
public
mad?
knowledge. He got so mad at me. He said he was going to sue me. He said he was going to bring it up with the
You haven't been
Just-
sued yet?
so you
California
just said
Association.
yes?
I'm being
That was
sued
it?
right now.
You're being sued right
Yeah.
now. How
Oh,
many
by
lawsuits?
him?
No, I'm being sued by a picture company because I posted a picture of a water bottle saying 5 things to do while you're bored at an open house, and it was this stock photo that I shouldn't have taken. It's a horrible experience. It's been going on for like 3 years.
Wow.
So don't
Stop
post
it.
stock photos unless you like
No stock
crop
photos,
it or
Jill. Keep that in
yeah,
mind.
no stock photos.
I don't
Well,
even.
that's
Purchase,
fine.
you can purchase,
Yeah.
He didn't purchase.
No, don't not post
Don't
stock
s-
photos is what I
don't-
meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not you want stock photos.
Yeah, you want
Yes,
stock photos.
yes.
So if you Google image something, you upload it to a blog or you upload it to your Instagram, you're liable for that. So I'm
Yeah.
getting screwed over right now by this company. It's been going on for 3 years.
It's the person that took the photo
Yeah,
that's
so
suing you?
yeah, so there's a company called Masterfile that basically has this spider service that searches the internet for people that repost their photos.
Stop
So
it.
if you Google image water bottle in fridge,
They
I
probably
can't believe I shouldn't even be talking about
They
this.
probably only ever took like 3 photos, and then they're just like making money off of going
This is
after.
you got to delete this entire thing.
Well, we can't delete
I
this.
feel like they're going to show up, not the entire thing.
Nobody
obviously.
watches this though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, not this long into the episode. You're
No,
fine.
you're totally fine.
They're gonna.
No one's watching
Every time I
anymore.
get a knock at my door, I feel like it's them coming to serve me.
Oh my
So
goodness,
anytime I'm just
really?
working in my apartment, which is all
I
day,
think
I feel like they're
ultimately
gonna.
you'll be fine. We'll get away from that.
Thanks.
We're wrapping this up
I can
anyways.
block
Okay,
you or
okay.
something. I feel
Now
like
that
you
we've,
need
now that we've
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
ruined your life, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay, good. Yeah.
All right,
Now that I
BA,
just told about my lawsuit, fantastic.
Lord.
we're definitely
How did
gonna
we
link.
even
We're gonna
get
link
there?
you up in this. I don't know how we got there. We're gonna link you up.
Appreciate
Anything you want to leave the community? Here?
Follow the Broke Agent, coming out with a book called Commission
Jump.
Impossible. It's a cartoon
You're
book.
jelly. You're super
No, I'm
jelly.
not jelly.
You're in it. You're a character.
I'm a character.
No, you're not.
What? Oh my
You're not in
goodness!
it at
Like,
Oh.
surprise!
Tom Ferry's a character though.
Is he?
If he signs off on it.
Cool.
Hopefully he
Oh.
does.
He'll do that.
So it's
Is
about.
that what you're here for? To get
That's why I'm
that?
here. Exactly.
Hey Tom, I need your autograph.
Just don't puke on the brand new carpet tomorrow.
I'll try not to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's about my first couple years in real estate, and it's hopefully going to come out in December. But I have no idea how to publish it or anything like that. So
Awesome,
that's
good.
why I'm here to
Good
network.
luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Do that.
The BA,
Thanks.
check him out. Great guy and great account. We've really enjoyed
Thank you.
jumping on.
Thank you.
Appreciate you
Yeah, thanks
for
for
having
thanks
me.
for having my back.
Yes, you're
I'm Sean
welcome.
Penn,
yeah, Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I've got 4-1 here. Everyone's shitting on me. So come back for some more shit on Byron next Real Word.
That's right.
Bye.
Thank you.